In 585 BC, Thales of Miletus successfully predicted an eclipse of the sun. We don't actually know how he predicted this event. However, this event was important. It was a monumental moment in Western history because this is largely considered to be the beginning of philosophy and science in the Western tradition. And many philosophers and thinkers and so on and so forth have pondered as to why Miletus was specifically the place where philosophy and science was born here in the West. And no one really knows the answer to the question, but it's very interesting to think about. And we owe a lot. We owe a lot to Thales and everybody that followed. We owe a lot to that moment because that is the moment where the West began to gain its identity. That is the moment where who we are as a collective was beginning to take hold and was beginning to come into fruition. So this is a really important moment in history, and it can't be understated how important this moment was. And Thales was the first in a succession of thinkers that we now call the pre-Socratics. So philosophers and thinkers that came sort of before Socrates. Now that in itself is a bit of a misnomer because actually quite a few of them were contemporaries of Socrates. So it's not a clearly defined line as such, but Thales was the beginning of that succession.